Every time we outside, come alive. Every time we outside, come alive. Every time we...
Welcome to another episode of What's Popping. It's been a minute. I hope you guys are good. A lot has changed. We got visuals now. I have like an entire team in the building. I have an entire team. I have a team. It's a thing now. You know, we all started from recording audio, but now we got visuals. And in the show, well, on the podcast today, we have. You're gonna have to forgive me, guys. I'm gonna keep saying on the show because I have a little bit of a background of your radio. But here on the podcast today, we have Matyu, the doctor himself.
Yes, sir.
The shoe doctor. That's what they call him. But I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, my bro. What's up?
Man, pleased to be here, my dog. Appreciate this. Gamango IT, as everyone knows. Athenkosi, Matyu, born and bred in PE. I run a shoe laundry, the shoe clinic, and it's quite a thing.
How's that going so far?
Dog, it's flying.
It is.
If I'm being frank, but not Titinyandi. I don't think I have anything bad to say about the business because everything is just like green pastures the whole time. So Zamba Grand is.
People are supporting. The feedback is positive. Like I see online, like people are really like they're in with you, bro.
It's real to a point where even I'd be walking, guys, or when I'm somewhere, somebody setting next thing that moves about. Aren't you the shoe guy? No. Take his arm, those sort of talks. So it's quite positive, and people are doing best with supporting the whole time.
Cool. Like when you started out, did you think my feedback is gonna be like anyway? Okay,
I was optimistic from the first time. The first time I announced it, because it was through a post on Facebook. So I had a conversation with my friend. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of having to send my shoes. The man that actually inspired me, he runs the shoe laundry, Spotless Kicks. So I was like, nah, man, I'm tired of sending my shoes there because it's like costly.
And now you can actually do this. I can actually do this.
On a good day, I actually get to clean my shoes properly, solid. So I was like, you know what? Why not tap into? Because I'd see how man is running AI. And I was like, oh, wait, this is really inspiring and he's doing the most. So I figured, nah, money. And I actually asked for his wishes, Sure. And then he gave me a green light and I was like, oh wait, I'm pushing this. So from the first time I ever announced it, people came through, like the reactions were flying, bro. I think like update scored about 500 reactions, and then a lot of shares. And then my first customers were my friends, were most of them. And then it was just after 1 week, flyer, my dog.
That's nice. And then you went for the name, the Shoe Clinic. Why that name?
Name, bad condition. And then I get to apply my touch, which is my desk. So I get to make it come alive again. Next thing, it looks like it went to surgery. So I was like, the shoe clinic, because it's a clinic, for shoes. I make sure people get to fall in love with their shoes again.
But so what would you say is the biggest misconception of you and your business, like the brand you're running?
One thing I'm dealing with now, bro, it's from like customers outside. I think it counts as a misconception because if you're gonna text me and ask me, do I sell shoes, then that's a problem. So for the business, misconception would be And then personally, with me, personally, I think it's a lot of people that think I'm mean. Or I think it's because most of the time my face.
So
I can't help it until I'm around you, or it's just a matter of people just see me, and then
they just assume.
It's like, wait, is that person what you and they get to think I'm hard to get around, which is none of that. None of that.
So when did you like actually start the business? Like when you decided, like, okay, cool, I'm starting now.
Oh, wait, it was last December.
Last December.
The 17th.
Oh, yeah.
Just after messing up my shoes.
Yeah, because it makes sense.
So I went out on the 16th. It's like I wore my favorite pair, Reeboks. I shouldn't have, and then that was sweet. So went out there. Most of the night, I'm avoiding being stepped on, until I got lit. Next thing, bruh, and this John Pine,
Tease.
so live came home so bad. I'm gonna text the man. I was like, you know what? I'm bored. Let me actually check if I'm not like let it not be sweet. And I'm there, spend most of my time, like cleaning it's a long one. And after the bossy try it out, it's back to mint condition. And I was like, you know what? Might as well tap into a market. Make something out of the way because it's a skill. So I was like, you know what? I'm going in. So it was December 17th, 2021.
Oh, yeah.
And we're
That's nice.
8 months in the business now. Yeah.
So when you're busy operating a sneaker, do you actually also restore color? You just make sure it's clean.
I down to restore color. I have someone I work close with who's beside him kitchen. Check him out on Facebook. I think Tired Garments. Garments. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, garments is saying it right, yeah.
So I get to think say someone gets to bring Islam that needs to be thingy
restored color. Yeah.
So I just hit him up and then he gets to handle the touch. So I don't want to take credit for
That's nice. Because I see your work, man. Your work is beautiful, bro. Yeah. Like a lot of people, when they're trolling on the net, they're saying that you buy like a new pair.
I seen it.
And then the $14, and then the new pair. I'm like, but now, how much money does this guy have to put? I'm like, how much money does this guy have?
Bruh, exactly. Bro. The whole time, call back do you understand how expensive the shit is for me to just wake up
and go buy a new one?
Buy a new one, bruh. And then for my niece, like, it's just get to apply my touch. Next thing, a picture is gonna thank you. Hopefully, what's good about it's not the iPhone, I'll guarantee you, I don't edit my pictures. What you see on the picture is exactly what you gonna see.
When you get the shoe.
Thingy, so always make sure, I get to apply my best, effort, so that I can have the shoe in mint condition. Customer man, out of being satisfied, So it's that type of thing.
Yeah. So like being is it fine if I call you a sneakerhead? Are you a sneakerhead?
Oh, totally, my brother. Yeah, totally.
So being a sneakerhead really helped, like with the business also, ne?
It helps, ne? Because it's a matter of I have like quite a number of shoes of mine that I could like put practice on. So before it gets to be a thing of someone dealing with a different kind of material, it's like I'm gonna get a product and then before in the end, so that's what I get to do. Cool. Like it's either having quite a number of shoes.
That's dope.
Huge shoes.
Cool. So you know when you're washing dishes, right?
Yeah.
Some people say like they like washing dishes because it's very therapeutic for them. It's like how they be in a space with the headsets on. They're in their zone. So like mentally, how is it when how is it taking a toll on you mentally, or like is it a relief for you? Like like when you're washing your shoe, when you're in that space, how do you feel mentally?
If I'm being honest, I hate it. I'm not even capping. It's a thing of, you know what? I need to do this. I started it.
You started it. You see through.
And I'm lazy. With me saying I hate it. And allow you. So once it gets to be a whole lot of shoes, and then I'm doing it in panic mode, I never get to be in the right mental. But when it's like I wake up, yabo, ngeminute and it's about I feel jiggy and I'm gonna apply myself, yabo. With business, I'm fully. And then you catch me working, bruh, like from morning time until late, and you're only coming alone like that specific day, yabo, it'll thingy, it'll like mentally I'm listening to nice music, I'm getting help, yabo, from people that get to stick out their hands, my friends, yabo. So it's not taking a toll on me. I'm just a lazy person in general, but I do best with we balances both getting the laziness out, because it's not gonna be productive, but it's not gonna help me be productive in W. You're lazy, but it's really not taking a toll on me mentally or even physically, because it's just like washing shoes, and then if they are a lot, get to take a break in between, relax, and then pin and goose. Best thing about it is just being in control of my time, bro.
Yeah, that's nice. That's the nicest thing about being your own boss. Yeah, that's the nicest thing about being.
I'm not saying anything about like people that get to work for people. That's okay, bro. But it's really good for me having to be in control of my time.
Yeah,
and it's like a way I can apply myself for good hours and then tati ixesha loyenza ezinye izinto. But indlela busy ngayo and sign us more to get like products I have to send someone. Or ask about community connectors.
Yeah, and then that is wild. That is wild.
Get busy like the way people get to come through, like how they support the Shandis.
Yeah.
They get to come through on a daily. Every day there's a drop off. Every day there's a pickup. That's how solid it is.
So like growing up, do you remember your first pair of sneakers, like your favorite? The one that you got on now, and you're on. With this one now, I'm on now. Yeah, do you remember that first sneaker?
Bruh, my first ever, and I don't like thingy. I don't like tagging it all-star sneaker. Chucks. So retro chucks isn't so. My dad had a thing against like Nikes and Adidas. Probably because it's a lot of us at the crib. So it was like, if I buy this one Nike, then all
everybody's gonna want Nike. Yeah.
So what he did was faka got ace if you feel to not to show picture for my file. So we such thing about ace, and then we get there at I take in those Converse, a lot of things, and then my first ever pair was the All-Stem Soap, First ever pair, like All-Stem Soap. And I was like, kind of like it that time. And then I grew up, like, just like changing different sorts of Converse.
Sure.
For at least until I was 12. And I was like, now I'm over this. And then the first ever sneaker I fell in love with, I was actually in my thingy, old nigga years.
Sure.
The Puma disc I had, it was brown, like so it was first ever sneaker that had me, we paid them, but you know what, I'm gonna invest on sneakers.
Yeah.
So the Puma disc, I would say.
Cool. And then speaking on growing up, like how was you growing up in New Brighton? Because Like New Brighton is a very like one of the oldest cars up by.
There's a lot of tales about it.
Yeah.
New Brighton.
So how's that? How was growing up?
Growing up in New Brighton, had my fair share of Pofu. But we space and go so bengekho into izithethisa yabo area yam so into izithethisa so growing up it was like vibes away. I'm being a kid playing football. And then what kept me away from into ezininzi kudlala idisc.
Sure, okay.
So bendlala idisc and I was actually good at it. Played ball and then obviously was like everyone else, but as soon as you get to your teen years or adolescent years, about with influences and everything. So
you're still trying to find yourself.
So New Brighton is very influential in a good and a bad way. So I managed to stay grounded and listen to my dad because he always he'd always tell me about the streets. You know what happens. He was honest about the conditions as I said New Brighton. So it was a matter of him speaking on those things and then I just knew yabo, not to step with direction ethile or tiyenza izinto manje izoba ezohlamba hold the way to more future I'm going forward. So I was like, away, bruh. My dad did best with fending for us, so we didn't really have like a lot of bad experiences, but I've seen stuff happen. But I'm lucky that Sang is in consumer to a point where I ended up like acting out of character. So
if a nigga try you, the new Brighton side, it comes out a little bit.
I have a pretty face, bro. I have a pretty face, so I don't get to do that, bro. So if niggas get to try me, it's like,
please,
leave me alone,
don't,
sir.
please.
And then go for my niggas that are ready to go to war.
Yeah.
And I have to jump and stop that. But yeah, I don't like having to be caught up in fights and shit.
In drama.
I'm a pretty ass nigga, bro.
You gotta protect the face.
I have to maintain the face for my girlfriend, sir.
yeah, that's nice, man. So you did speak about. We spoke about your favorite sneaker. We spoke about growing up in New Brighton.
Yeah.
So like growing up, guys, like as a young black man, I want us to go into that direction because like it's a topic that a lot of young niggas don't talk about. Growing up as a black man in the hood, you prone to influences like. Man's having a lot of influence now like we're putting too much pressure on yourself and then like your surroundings basically so like when mentally growing up as a young black man, how did it affect you?
Looking back and then with learning I'm looking back at all the times I had different minds telling me to invest in girls. Well,
the lifestyle.
I can be as raw as I can. So as the minds was by hey, my brothers. They badala from the last point. So different minds this man is in troll about man. Because I was really hooked on football that way. So I'd have different minds in the hood. That are always just like passing out. It's good advice.
Sure.
And then looking back to it, it's like, why were you comfortable with saying that?
Yes.
And then it wasn't always like nice having to thingy. Lendo yakona but indaba yasekazi with all these influences. There's corners pazamis and then corners as a couple of experiences that had me mentally broken for some years but I managed to finesse myself back we position because it's one thing people don't get to really speak on we're not hands on when it comes to mental how do I put it
like mental
state of people that stay in the hood so imagine, bruv, you're 17, walking back from wherever. Walking back from wherever. Next thing you see like a situation and someone gets shot, like 5 feet away. And then, it's something that happened, I experienced. And then there was some time, because I saw like it was like really here. And then sometime to a point where I was scared to even air it out because we were all trying to egg. That's what happens with people are not paying attention, the way they're supposed to. So, dismiss, hey man, I saw such a traumatic thingy, and it gets to thingy, even now, can you think and it's like,
it
comes back, and it's like a whole lot thingies, a whole lot of other experiences, they get to break, mentally, and I've seen it happen. Imagine they get to resort to drugs, so I don't think I don't think it's enough ways to deal with I've always had a thought churches should at least have days where they get to host a masjid. So that we can pass out views, we can help kids know about the mental awareness and all of that.
Like have this conversation.
Yeah, but have the conversation. Be raw about it, because we're not. Not about having to grow up and then dealing with different minds, coming with different kind of influences. Sure. Imagine being 16 and being told that consume cocaine so that you could like. I was really and it's like, bro, you like my thingy, we man, and like you're old as fuck, and you think when you're passing, like, why? I asked that nigga, bro, why am I drinking if I'm gonna consume that, boy? So with me touching base on that, it's like easy to influence and then it gets to if you're weak mentally, and then it gets to, obviously in the long run, it gets to play a part in either destroying you mentally or in whatever way.
Every time we outside, come alive. Every time we outside, come alive. Every time we...
So we got we have a new, well, it's not new, but we have a segment on the podcast where the listeners get to send through their VNs. So people send through a few VNs, and then we selected. We were like, okay, cool. We can play these ones. We can play these ones, and then we send them to you. So you're gonna play them there, and then we're gonna get to hear what the listeners get to say.
Nah? Okay, we got 4.
We have 4.
So, we got 4 VNs, and I'm playing the first one.
Cool.
My question for RT is what it is that what was the hardest thing that he had to prepare himself for mentally before actually going into the business, or it's regarded as washing sneakers. So what are the mental blockages that he had to face, like coming from Ikasi and taking up this venture, which is not an everyday thing that somebody would wake up and say, you know what, I'm gonna go into this, I'm gonna make this my business. So what were those mental blocks for him? And how long did it take for him to actually go through that and actually get started?
Should I answer or?
Yeah, you can answer that one, and then we go on to the next one.
That's the first VN. Asking about mental blockages. I don't remember having any. If I'm being honest, I what I prepared myself mentally for was a slow start. Just like expecting a slow start, but you're swinging ngendlela positive, because people people came through in numbers, bro, and just like a day after announcing my friends came through. So I haven't really had like mentally, I didn't can't be timing or applying my thoughts on okay, what could hold weight in or any of that. I didn't.
Okay, that's dope.
Second
then
one.
we can go to the second one.
Wait.
Oh wait, wrong voice note.
Every time we outside, come alive. Every time we outside, come alive. Every time we...
Oh wait, so we're gonna go to the second VN now, and then get to hear what they say.
You continue on to the first one.
Okay.
I didn't stop recording. Get the laptop.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'll just have to listen through it.
Should I play it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Man. The shoe clinic started in December 2021, right? And ever since it began, it has found tremendous success. Do you think that if you didn't have the people that you had in your circle, or you still have in your circle, that were supportive, do you think a shoe clinic would have been successful as it is right now? And what does, I hope this is not too personal, but what does the 10-year plan look like for a shoe clinic? What does the 10-year plan look like for a shoe clinic?
Okay. Obviously, I mean, it was probably gonna amount to what it is, even without the support. I don't mean that in a bad way. But yeah, obviously, your support system, like that I have, the structure,
close people and everyone else who likes the brand and is into yabo it bayadlala ipart with uyenze bengulu like what it is now yabo badlala ipart engulu so away it would have went the positive way no babe ngekho hlanga support this is me being I was optimistic about it from the jump so yabona ngoku I'm pretty sure but mhlambi setting babe different with who came to support kanye wathini it was still going to be a success yeah and then 10-year plan I'm gonna have to think I'm gonna put it in action. Yeah, I was like, man, I don't want to jinx my stuff.
Yeah, so we just need to stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah. There's a lot coming for sure.
Do you have more VNs?
Yeah. There's 2 more actually.
Yeah, I can just play those.
Okay. Nah. There's one more because Lena Yokabela is. What is this? This is weird shit.
Decision you've ever had to make when you were building a shoe clinic? And if you were to start over, what would you do differently? What would you do differently if you were to start all over again?
Okay. Quiet. Again, difficult decision. Having to thingy. It wasn't a difficult decision actually, just like prioritizing cutting my time from Izzy that are not gonna like bring me coins to be specific so it was just me excusing myself or just cutting time from Izzy the money is business or balance in the business and then what else did he touch on
like
what would I do differently
what would you do differently
nothing but this comes from being certain about my plan and how I thingied like I approached it with from the first time until now I don't have a bad thing to say about my business. I haven't had like challenges that are that hold the way to Ngulu or anything so I wouldn't do anything different. I don't think I'd do like anything different. Same approach, same optimism, same everything. Same effort to make it a success.
Cool. Nice, man. Yo, big shout out to everybody who sent through their VNs. Appreciate you guys so much. Shout out. Yeah, and thanks for the questions. They're actually really dope questions. So yeah, we're wrapping it up right now. So if people want to keep in touch with the shoe clinic, how do they get a hold of you?
On my thingy, on my Facebook, I have a Facebook account and I have a page. It's the Shoe Clinic, and then I do get to post on my thingy, my personal Facebook account, Athenkosi Matyu, and then on Instagram page the Shoe Clinic, @ the Shoe Clinic, and then on Twitter I do get to post my stuff on my personal account. My handle is @Tony Watts. Or you can just search Smitten Wesson. And then on TikTok, I'm on TikTok too recently. I'm on TikTok, the Shoe Clinic, and then what else? Which one? On WhatsApp, and my number for business is 067098 5452.
For business.
Yeah, for business.
He has a girlfriend.
Bruh.
Smitten.
Wesson, my
He's
sir.
smitten. He has a girlfriend for business. So big shout outs, man. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you, my sir. Thank you for hosting me, man.
Thank you very much,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Yeah, thanks. Big shout outs to everybody who's been subscribing, liking, and sharing the content. See you guys next time. Bye. Damn.
Every time we outside, come alive. Every time we outside, come alive.